Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm doing a video that a lot of you have asked for me to do. I'm going to title this The Forgotten Rugs Sold Online, or something to that effect. I have to word this in a different way than I normally would, because of the fact that this video would be taken down, possibly my channel being taken down, because this is a very difficult and controversial topic. There's been a lot of conspiracies, so this video is more of a psychic reading on the conspiracies behind those expensive rugs and the forgotten ones. And the forgotten ones is referencing to the children that have gone missing, or that allegedly this has happened through the rabbit hole, what we call the rabbit hole, or through the dark web, and how this is all happening. So I know a lot of people have been asking me about the company that I'm referencing that sells the expensive storage cabinets and rugs, and we are going to get into it. So again, this is going to be more of on a conspiracy theory, because remember, this is all allegedly. It's been denied, but we're going to see what the cards reveal and what, Spirit reveals in addition to that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera lower. I'm going to face it down so that way you can see the cards, and we're going to get into it and discuss. So here we go. Alright, so for today's reading on this conspiracy theory, it's a psychic reading on the forgotten ones. These are the children that have gone missing, and apparently there has been rumors circulating that this certain company, which shall be unnamed, is partaking in these horrific acts of selling these rugs and storage cabinets through their website to people who are involved in this dark ring, that a lot of you will know what we're talking about. So I'm going to use the Tarot de la Nuit, or Nuit, I don't know. It's like, I think it's French, I'm not sure. Maybe it's Italian, I don't know. But I like the depictions on these cards, so I'm just going to get them out, and I'm going to shuffle. And I'm going to focus on the energy of the CEO, the guy that was seen with Maxwell. Of course, statements have been made that this is all conspiracy theory, but we know that there's a lot of truth in conspiracy theories. So let me just shuffle and buffle. Hope everybody's doing well. I will be reading again other things other than this, because I know a lot of people have been on my channel, and a lot of Ray of Lights have been asking for me to do something a little bit different. So I will be bringing some new readings here soon. Alright, so I want to know what the energy, that's my first question, as I pull in the cards. What is the energy behind the CEO of the company with this scandal? What's the energy behind that CEO, the one that was friends with Maxwell and photographed with Maxwell? Let's see. Okay, interesting. So a lot of communication, a lot of future goals this person has in store for the company itself. I do feel like they are going to be impacted by what's going on with these rumors, conspiracy theories regarding the company with the Five of Cups. To me, that signifies some type of loss. It could also signify that the company itself is going to have some kind of loss. But then we have the sun here. So I feel like the sun represents a lot of illumination that is going to be brought in. The question is, like, what is this person, you know, what are they going through right now? What's the energy behind them? I feel like they are planning, but they know that there is loss that the company will be experiencing revenue-wise. I do feel that a lot that has been hidden with the sun is going to be coming out to light. Now, interestingly enough, the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card comes out. So, with the Pentacles, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about like a, for me, how I interpret it, it would be almost like a completion. It would be like achieving all of the goals and whatnot. But since death comes up in this, it almost feels like the company is being looked at. I would say that this person is being looked at very much so. Let me turn these cards around so you can kind of see them. Is being looked at, and there is a finality. So I don't know if this person is eventually going to step down, or there is like a new chapter, a new beginning for this person in the future. But I feel like there is something definitely going on here. Now, let me go ahead and put these back in my deck and shuffle again, because my next question is going to be, what's the energy? And again, I'm doing this reading a lot different than I would, you know, normally I leave the cards, you know, on the table until the very end. But I want to see now, is there truth behind the forgotten ones being used and sold as rugs and storage equipment? Is there any truth to these rumors? Is there any truth to these rumors? Are they involved in any of this? Five of Cups, interesting. Again, the Sun. Strength. And the Magician. The Chariot. The Lover's card. Wow. Wow. This is really sick, guys. The Eight of Swords. And the Two of Pentacles. There is definitely validity here. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. The Five of Cups here. The Sun, again, being illumination to what is going on. Aggression, and it could also be with the Strength card, you know, them putting a face, like a poker face. This company putting a poker face. The Magician, trickery. Okay, the Magician is someone typically that has like all the tools necessary to complete something, but he can also be, or she can also be, very much the trickster. And then the King of Wands tells me the wands represent the male. It represents the phallus. So in this whole thing, to me, it represents a lot of lies and deception regarding what they're doing. And I honestly feel like there is some possible truth. Again, this is allegedly and conspiracy theory about this particular person, not just person, but company as a whole, and whoever else is involved in this. The Chariot, transportation. That's how I at least interpret it, right? Things that are shipped out, they're moving forward, kind of like something that's a shipping container or storage container or a rug. When you look at the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it is like something, a vehicle and the way that it's depicted that's moving ahead. The Lovers, to me, it's dark. It's not good. The fact that this came out, I asked specifically about the situation. Was there validity about the accusations that are being made? I'm not going to say what the accusations are made, but we know that the forgotten ones are missing children, and that are being, sold, etc., on the black market, that we call the rabbit hole. Well, at least I'm calling it the rabbit hole. And again, Eight of Wands. A lot of darkness around this. And the Two of Pentacles, for me, it's all about decisions. People covering up things, deciding where and how this is being done. Now, let me get this straight. Let me go ahead and give you what I feel. I don't feel like bodies of these forgotten ones, of these missing children, are in storage containers or being shipped out in that. But I do feel like there could be something going on in the actual mode of transportation in which these containers are being shipped. There could be hiding spots, and there could be potentially things that are going on of that nature, or vehicles that transport these things or that follow these trailers, etc., for an exchange. It's been done right before our eyes. Now, I want to say that I did go to that website, to their website, because some people on Instagram actually had posted these conspiracy theories, and there was links to that company's furniture, etc., this website. And the verbiage on some of these were very, very distinct, mentioning about acquiring children, and it was very, very, very creepy. It was very, very sick. The energy that I felt was so sick, because the way that the verbiage is, you can tell that it was directly saying these things. And I'm like, why? I mean, this is like a multi-million-dollar company, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong on that. But usually people like that have webmasters, or have people that are professionals and editors for their websites that actually make sure that there's no mistakes and it's very clear. But it was something along the lines that babies are sold here, or something like that. It was something like that. We're talking about children, the forgotten ones, and being sold. And I just found it very disturbing, and so did the people that were posting this on their Instagram stories. I just found it so creepy. But the energy here that I am getting, guys, is that there could be some validity to this and how it's being done. If it's not being done by the obvious form of transportation, then it is being done somehow underhandedly, and I can't tell you how, because Spirit doesn't reveal that to me, honestly. But I feel the fact that they the fact that I pulled the Chariot card tells me that there is being some transport of the forgotten ones. Okay. So, let me go ahead and pull from this deck. It's called the LEQ or Qui Tarot deck. I'm sorry, Oracle deck. And let me pull some cards here. I want to see what messages are coming through. I don't know if these would give me the messages that a lot of you are looking for. Just like anything that's corrupt, a lot of people don't understand with like all these murders and homicides and things that are happening out, is that regular people don't call the shots. People with money call the shots, and people that have these high profile positions call the shots. And things and people can be bought, and things can be carried out in a very sickening manner. All these talk of the cabal, the deep state, etc. All of this are people that are very influential, that are very, very powerful, and have connections, that have connections to other connections. And people can be paid off and bought easily. Wow. Okay. Turn these around and then I'll read them so that y'all can see them. The first card that I got here regarding this whole situation is Estefania. Chains, bondage, and release. Chains. Can y'all read that? Can you see that? Here at the very bottom. Do you see what I'm seeing? It's Spirit is using me through the cards to give these messages. She who surrenders, Estefania, chains, bondage, and release. This is speaking to what is really going on. I don't know if some of the forgotten ones have gotten free after this has come out and hits public scandal, or they have let them go. The next card I got here, she who begins, primavera, launch, actualize, and potential. To me, this symbolizes virginity. It symbolizes the purity of a child. It symbolizes the purity of an innocent soul. Okay? And these people that are sick people have no purity. They have a dark heart. They have a black heart. They are not pure of soul. They are corrupt. And they are carrying out these things from a very, and targeting the purity, the light. This is she who remains, Manatili, powerful devotion, true worth. Women are involved in this, not just men. High profile women. She who aches, perpetua, sadness, solitude, silent, withdrawal. These are the ancestors of these forgotten ones, of these children that are being used on the black market and sold. Okay? This is what it's talking about. This is like going back also to the religion, to the divine. The spirit world is suffering. They are not happy that this is going on, and they are going to stop it. This is part of how they're going to stop it, through bringing exposure this year to all of the stuff that is going on that's dark and sadistic and evil. She who hesitates, mora, ponder, delay, confidence. A lot of these forgotten ones want to be free, but they are so full of fear to speak up or to say anything or to even run away, because they feel like it's like a death sentence, is what I'm getting from all of this. So, you know, a lot of you wanted to know, a reading on that. There's your reading from Spirit. It's confirming that there is validity to this. I don't feel like it's just going to be a conspiracy theory, but you know, again, this is all allegedly. This is all, again, just a psychic reading on a conspiracy theory. And I don't do readings usually on conspiracy theories, but a lot of you wanted to know, and there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and sage and close this channeling that I did, because it's very weird and very dark energy, but I feel like the cards Spirit spoke very clearly. For those of you that are not familiar with tarot, and for those of you that are, could possibly see the correlations or the messages that are being shown here on this camera through this video. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to remind you that you may suggest any type of reading that you want me to do, psychic reading on historical places, haunted places, people, celebrities. You can comment in the comments section below in this video. Please let me know what are your thoughts about this situation of the forgotten ones being sold as storage cabinets, storage units, or even rugs. So again, leave that below. Don't forget to join my Patreon for further insights on this as well. And again, blessings and love and light to everyone. Until next time, bye.